So last technique in the system, just an inversion into the knee bar, and just making sure he doesn't get 50-50 guard, which we'll talk about when we get there. So let's just say Tyrone is on his knees. Going back to the very first sweep that we did in this mesocycle, so we're here, I make grips, I get inside control, I hip out, I throw in the lasso. One of the very first sweeps we did was putting the foot on the mat. Because I had sleeve control, I could take Tyrone over and put him down. And then we talked about different things we could do from this position. But a counter that he can do is he can post. He has a free right leg to post. So once I'm here and I put my foot on the mat and I start to initiate the sweep, Tyrone puts his foot on the mat for base. So my right shin is just going to come in front of his, and I'm going to use that to invert inside and make a grip on his pants. We've shown a lot of different things from this position. Omoplata, I can attack the armbar, triangles there as well. We also talked about when he ripped his arm out. If he does rip his arm out, pull that arm out, I can make grips on his pants, and we use that inverted donkey sweep to push him backwards. But also, look at the position I'm in. I can attack the legs from here. So all I'm going to do from here is, I'm going to bring my knee inside and fill that space. Okay. I'll be using that to kind of bring Tyrone down. Now, one thing I want to be thinking about is just come back up to your knee, bro. I need to control Tyrone's left leg with my left hand. The problem is, right, if I go from the knee, if I'm here and I'm looking to hit the knee bar, I can get it from this position. But Tyrone can sit back onto this ass, push my foot down, and we end up in 50-50 guard. So I don't really want to get into that battle unless we're into 50-50 guard. That's my move. So I can control his pants and pull the foot from under him, which means I can finish the knee bar without him being able to hit that pathway. Let's take a look at that. So we're here, I'm going to get inside control, I'm going to hip out, I'm going to throw in that lasso, foot goes on the outside, I'm going to initiate that sweep, Tyrone counters. Notice if I'm on my left hip, I'm turning on my right hip, and I put my instep in front of his shin. I can use that to invert under him, and now my hand will grab the pants and I move underneath him. Options to hit: omoplata, triangle, that armbar that we talked about. He might decide to rip his arm out. Okay, I'll grab the other pants, but rather than hitting that sweep, I bring my knee to the inside, and now I'm looking to attack this leg. So again, I know if Tyrone sits his ass to the mat, he can transition to 50-50. So my hand finds his pants. Okay. And now from there I'm going to pull his leg towards me, and now I drop him back onto his butt. If that makes sense. So now I can not let him get into 50-50. And now from there we can triangle our legs. We can start to work the knee bar from that position. Again, Marcus Tinoco likes coming under the armpit from that position. I think that's a go-to if you've taken this leg out. If the leg is free, I would probably do the Model Leon version, but you can bring it under the armpit if you've got control of this leg. And now I can just hip in. Let's just get one more angle on that, bro. Just from there is fine. So, lasso. From that position, I start to work the sweep. He puts his foot up. Notice the way I'm on my left hip. I need to turn onto my right hip, get shin to shin, and then I use that inversion to come out the back door. Even if he doesn't rip the arm out, okay, I can still transition from the leg, so I just have to let go, grab the other pants, so I let go of the sleeve, find his pants, and now I'm moving underneath him. And all I want to do is bring my foot in, but I'm going to control this, if that makes sense. Then I can drop him down, and notice the way my left leg has split his legs, which means he can't push on my butt to free that knee bar, and now I need some kind of force at the back of his heel. I can bring this in, just lean back for the knee bar. So that is the inverted knee bar from Lasso guard and the end of Marcus Tinoco's system.